Hello everybody, thank you for joining. For those of you who are new, my name is Cheryl and a very warm welcome. For those of you who are faithful followers, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. I haven't gotten to any of your comments yet from the last video. Yeah, the last video. I think the video before that I did, but I've been sick. And actually, since the last video, I went to bed, and today is the first morning I felt like doing anything. I did do some more on my, yesterday for maybe 35 minutes. I worked on my journal that I'm working on, my Jane Austen journal. I'm almost finished with that, which is a good thing because I wanted to finish by July 30th and July 31st, and it's August 1st. So I didn't meet my deadline, but almost. I should be finished with it and walk through on Sunday. Today, I wanted to, I hope you're all doing well. It's very warm here. It's, let's see, what time is it? It's 9:30 and it is about 95 already. It's supposed to be in the hundreds today. I don't know what the heat index is. I don't pay attention to that. If it's 100, it's 100. That's all. I wanted to show you two things. My order from Amore Fabrics. If you love vintage wallpaper, you're going to love this. And it's so reasonably priced. It's ridiculous. And I'll leave a link to her YouTube channel and her shop. Her name is Selena, and she is just wonderful. So I had something in my cart, some Kantha scraps, which I'll show you in a moment, but she got some vintage wallpaper, and I love wallpaper. You can print on it, you can make pockets, you can make journal covers, you can make so many things with wallpaper. It's very sturdy. It's just amazing. So let's get started. This is a 30-piece pack of English and I think border. Let's see, 30 pieces, vintage wallpaper borders and English wallpaper. So you get 30 pieces for $18. So I would rush to her shop. I don't know how many packs she has left, but when she was cutting it up and said that she had already placed some in her shop, I ran and placed the order. So it's gorgeous. So I've already taken it out of the package and put it in my file folder because I leave it in my file cabinet. And it's absolutely divine. So I'll try to go through it really fast. This is one piece, which would make a gorgeous journal cover. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's just fabulous. I love it. And that's the inside. So you could even print on the inside and not have to put anything on the inside if you didn't want to. Or you could put fabric or nothing. It's just by itself. It's gorgeous. And then here are the borders, which are so precious. Strawberries, just gorgeous. Look at this border. Some of this is hand painted. I've already gone through it. I don't know if this is the order, the way it came. But isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh. And then this piece, so beautiful. I mean, you could even make a border out of this by fussy cutting it if you wanted to. Or just make, you know, a smaller journal. Oh my gosh, that would make such a gorgeous journal. This piece I love. It's like watercolor. Again, another beautiful journaling cover. And this back. Print on the inside if you wanted to. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness, I have no idea where she got it. But I love it. Another border. And it's all colors, so no matter what kind of a journal you're doing, or what colors are your, if you like the warmer, more, the warmer tones, you've got those. If you like the more pastel, you've got those. I mean, just so many to choose from. This is gorgeous. This is like a satin. Excuse me. Another pastel. This is going in my ocean theme journal, which I'm working on. Hopefully be done by the end of August. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love it. And this one, oh my gosh, I just love it. And every piece is cut so well. She was cutting sari the other day in a live, and I thought she was going to cut her fingers off. Sari, like with all the little tiny sequins. Oh, she sent me 2 pieces of sari as well as a gift. And Selena, they go really well with my journal I'm making right now. And I took them out to, I'll see if I can get them. Look at these. So fun. Look at this. Oh my goodness. This would have gone perfectly with the yellow roses journal that I just finished. And then this piece. Excuse me. I love this. Look at this. Each piece says Forget-Me-Not, Buttercup, and Daisy. And then it has Rose, Daisy, Forget-Me-Not, Buttercup, Daisy. So you could cut all these out. You could use these words. You could fussy cut this out. Oh my gosh, so many things. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Some of these are going to have to be hoarded. Just gorgeous. This is hand painted. I can feel it. It's so beautiful. Where in the world did you find? Can you imagine how much that would be a yard? It's just gorgeous. I love it. The texture is beautiful. So dainty. This is a nice texture too. This is gorgeous. And they're beautiful. So those are all the borders. And then look at these pieces with English wallpaper. We've got mauves and purples and green. It's got a satin finish. Huge. This is one of my favorites. The texture in this is beautiful. And I have a digital almost like that. And it's nice and heavy too. Beautiful. I hope it's not too bright in here. I have my blinds closed, but the sun is still coming through. Of course, my favorite for last. There's another one. I think that goes this way. Look at this. Oh my gosh. It's just gorgeous. Here's the other side. Is it showing up in the camera? Am I in frame? So that is wallpaper. And then I have some Kantha quilt cut-offs. It's a scrap pack that I bought for slow stitching. I mean, you could use it for journaling, you could use it for anything, but I love it. And for those of you who don't know what Kantha quilts are, it's a form of stitching. In India, what they do is they'll take pieces of fabric, old fabrics, and they'll make new fabrics out of it by putting pieces of fabrics in between each fabric to make new fabrics. I'm not doing this right at all. I wanted to kind of get everything in like this and put it back in here so I can clip it. It's heavy. I mean, there's a lot in there. There's 30 pieces. 30. 30. Such a great, I mean, I'll be all set for wallpaper for a while until she comes out with a new batch, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I have to have that one too. Her new studio is gorgeous in her warehouse. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. So that is the wallpaper, and again, it's Amore Fabriques by Selena, which I know a lot of you purchased from her. She is in the United States. She's actually my neighbor. Well, not really. She's in Florida. So anybody in Florida is my neighbor. She's way up, and I'm way down, and we're on different coasts. Here is the Kantha quilts. I won't take them all out. But these are the scrap packs for my slow stitching. Well, that's what I'll be using it for. And I'll leave a link to her YouTube channel too, so you can see all the different things that she has in her studio. She also has vintage quilts. So take a look at that. I pulled out a piece so we can use that in our little new type of binding. And somebody may have already done it before, but I haven't. So I got everything ready just to make the video shorter, but I'll show you how I did it. So what you're going to need, I'm going to move these over to the table because they'll be in the way. Okay, so what you'll need, I'll have to get my mat so that you won't get a glare. And also, I'll need it to score. So what you're going to do is, I'm just going to use scraps that I have already. And these, I think, are 5.5 inches wide. Because I had these pieces that I hadn't used in my journal. Some of them I didn't use at all in my journal. But anyway, let me just straighten this out. So what you're going to need is any size paper you want. Just make sure that, I mean, you can have shorter pieces. Just make sure your shortest piece, and I'll show you. My shortest piece was this one. So after I scored it and folded it, I folded it this way, all my papers that way first. And then I folded them all backwards like this. Okay? And then I took this piece and used this piece as my template so that all my holes would match up to this piece. So whatever you know, if you're going to use short pieces, then punch your holes in your shortest piece first. Okay, so you can use short pieces. You know, you can use a piece that's, you know, maybe a little bit longer than this. Just make sure that whatever your shortest piece is, that's where you want to punch all your holes. Okay, now where did I have that? Because I don't want to, I think I had it here. I just want to make sure I keep them in order, because otherwise I'll have like 3 pieces of the same paper together. So I'll show you what I did. Let me just, this is part of the wallpaper. It was like this, part of Selena's wallpaper, so I should have probably picked the blue. That doesn't matter. I already picked the pink, so I'll leave it in. And you can use any kind of papers. You can use envelopes, you can use old pages, you know, old vintage papers. You can use anything you want with this type of binding. And the nice thing about it is when you're done, when we're done, you'll see. Now you could do, well, I'll show you. Let me just get these scored. So they're 5 inches. I scored them at 1 inch. I'm going to, these are lightweight papers. I think I can score all 3 of them at the same time. Save some time. So I'm just going to use my ruler because I don't want to bring out my scoreboard. It's a pain in the neck. It's too big. And it doesn't score right anyway. The tool like goes off in a funky way. This is the wrong ruler too. I like the cork ruler better. It stays very still. Okay, so now I'll get my score tool. And just, I'm gonna score all of these. I'm gonna try and score them all at 1 inch, all at the same time. Probably won't work, but it might. I don't know if it did. Yes, it did. Okay, so just fold them all this direction first. Okay, like so. Because that's the way you scored them, and it will be easier for you to fold them that way. I am so sorry. Then you want to take it and fold it back. Then you want to decide where you're going to place them. Which, oh no, I have to punch these first. So I've already punched all of these. I'll just use my top piece to punch it, and then I'll place them. So I want to open it up and see where that score line is right here. I want to punch it because I use the smaller piece first. Then I use this piece. I put the smaller piece on top to make my holes in my first piece. And then I use my first piece for my, you know, to punch my holes. So I could probably do, I might be able to do all 3 of these at the same time. Hold on. So just bend it back and forth a couple of times, and then you want to straighten it out to be able to score them. I mean, to be able to punch your holes. And you can use hole reinforcers on your pages if you think they're too thin or what have you. Like this is just a piece of manila, very lightweight paper, copy paper. And it doesn't matter if they're a little bit longer or shorter. You know, if they come in this way or too much out that way, it doesn't matter. Because it adds interest. And so I'm going to punch these all at the same time. I should probably paper clip that, just so I get it right. Now I will put grommets in the front page and the back page, and you can put hole reinforcers on your pages if you want. I just use, I take tea stain paper, and I just use this size punch. It's the smallest one. I forget what size it is, and this is worn off, but it's really small. And then I use my crocodile and punch the middle. But I'm not going to use hole reinforcers. It will take too much time. I can always do that later. Now, once you get all your holes, well, before you put your holes in, you could take all your pages and just sew right down where you have creased it. But then you won't be able to remove your pages to work on them or to switch them around or to add pages or pockets or envelopes or what have you. But by doing this, then you can. Now, let me see where I want to put these pages. I know that this is my first page, and this is my second. And then I think I'll do this one, and then I'll do this one, and then this one. See that? Doesn't that look like that wallpaper I said I had? Well, maybe I didn't say I did, but I do. I have this wallpaper that's similar to this, and I don't know whose digital it is. And then I'll do this one, and then this has been embossed, so that's going to be kind of delicate. But it won't tear because there's pages in between it. I think I'm going to put that inside somewhere so it won't tear. I'll put it, oh, that's embossed too. I'll put it, maybe I won't. Well, I'll put it there. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is just take some, I'm just going to use twine for now, but you could use anything. Ribbon, twine, baker's twine, which that's what I'm using, only I'm going to be using the plain. I've already got it threaded. And, oh wait, you know what I have to do? I have to put one of these on first. And you don't have to do this part. I'm just going to. Doesn't matter. I always use these backs. These are not for crocodile. I mean, they work well with the crocodile. They don't leave any kind of, if you use them, they don't leave a, they work well. Show you. You've seen me use them before if you follow me. And I guess I'll use, I don't really like the gold ones. I'm gonna use those. Doesn't matter what the backs look like. You won't be able to see them. Okay, so I should have taken out 4 because I need 4. 2 for the front and 2 for the back. So I'm just using this because it's the first and last page, and I just think it probably needs the strength, but you don't have to. Hope I'm not taking too long. So I'm just going to put that there. Find my, there we go. See, it's nice and flat and smooth now. Wish I knew how to speed up my video for you all, but I don't. And I'm going to decorate this, and I am probably going to do a giveaway sometime this week. Maybe it comes out all right. I'll probably add more pages too. Right now I just want to show you how to do it. Did I do that right? There we go. So that will go there. I'll do these on the back page off video, because that way I won't keep you. Twine. So let's see. I guess it really doesn't matter. I'm going to go through the back. And the beauty of this is, by tying it like this as opposed to sewing it, and another great thing I'll show you in a moment, I'm putting these on one by one because it's just easier. I should have put a grommet in that one instead of this one, but it doesn't matter. But I could have probably put the twine through without putting a needle in it, but so now you can add pages, take pages out while you work on them, put them back in. It's very, I think it's really cool. I mean, there's lots of different kinds of things like this, but this one's a little bit different. And like I said, you don't have to use twine. I probably should have done it the other way so the bow is this way. And I missed one. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I haven't been too long. That's good. I'm rushing. I shouldn't be rushing. I'm going to go the other way since I had to take it out anyway. So I want the birds on the front. See, I missed that bottom wallpaper. But now you'll see what not to do. Don't hurry. Nobody's going anywhere. Well, you can. You can fast forward through this part if you want. Excuse me. There we go. Now let's do this right. This goes here. Okay. 3, 4. I don't even know how many I have. Oh, dang it. Sorry about that, guys. Glad I thought of it now. Okay, now let's not forget about him. There. So if you want your bow in the back, in the front, go through the back first. And now you're just going to line everything up. I am not going to tie it real tight because I don't have that grommet in the back yet. But I am going to do that. And I'm going to leave enough string. I'm going to, just so that I can kind of tame that down and get this right. The wallpaper is kind of, I wanted to do something with the wallpaper. That's why I did this. I've had this sitting aside just with white paper for a while. And that wasn't supposed to be the back. But see, it doesn't matter because I can always change it. Your front and your back piece have to be exactly the same size. Which I think is this one that I was going to use for the back. But it doesn't matter because I can always change it. Where is that piece of unruly wallpaper right now? But it will flatten down. I promise. Do I have them both? Yep. There. Yep. Oh, and an easy way to thread this, very easy. Just when you go to thread it, put a little bit of glue on it, let it dry. What I do is when I cut this, when I cut it, I'll put some glue on it and then just leave it. So the next time I go to thread it, it'll be really easy to thread because you know how it unwinds. And then you can do the same to the other side. This is really long, but that's all right. It's actually my gardening twine that I use from my garden to hold up my rose bushes and things that are long. but it's about the same as baker's twine. Scissors. So you want to glue, or you don't have to, you can like let them fray. And I'm not going to pull it real tight. You don't need it real tight. And I'm not going to cut my strings yet because I might put some beads on them, or I might put something different in there. I might not leave the string. It depends on how I decorate it and what I do with it. But the nice part about it is now, like obviously I have it tied very loose, but the nice thing about it is your pages lay flat. See? Now I've got these tied together because this paper isn't flat yet. But isn't that cool? Everything lays flat. I haven't tied that very tight. And I don't want to yet. That might need to be reinforced because it is that paper. I didn't want to tie it tight because I'll be adding more papers and I'll be taking it apart to put the grommets in. But isn't that really cool? Like every page will lay flat. Right now it's not because of the wallpaper. Yeah, and then every page will turn like so and be nice and flat. And you can untie it with whatever you've tied it up with. Oh, there's another piece of embossed paper. This will look entirely different when you see it the next time. I just wanted to kind of show it to you. But that's it. That's your little journal. And like I said, it's not tied very tight. So it's very kind of loosey-goosey right now. But it will have more pages and it will have embellishments. And I'll be able to work on it. Each page individually, because I'll untie this. And, you know, I'll just put sticky notes on it to remind myself what pages are which. Okay, so we have our wallpaper, and we have our Kantha quilt, which is right here on the table, and we have our little journal. So I hope you liked that video, and I hope that you'll return again soon. And I will get to your comments today, I promise. And thank you everybody for joining. I think I'm going to open this up again. I'm going to leave it closed. I'll put the Kantha quilts on top. And I will see you in the next video. Okay? Until then, be well, be safe. She gives you a whole thing about what Kantha fabric is. A double-sided Kantha fabric. It's 2 to 3 layers of Indian cotton fabrics hand-stitched together. Kantha is a vintage cotton sari that is 3 layers hand-stitched together with thousands of small, delicate, fine Kantha stitches. So it's like a straight stitch or Kantha stitch. It's called a Kantha stitch. And they're reversible. The quilts are gorgeous. I have a Kantha quilt that a friend got me when she went to India, but it's white. It's all white. I don't know what the layers of fabric in between are, but I've never taken it apart. I won't take it apart. But it's very pretty. It's gorgeous. It's satin on the top, but I you know, the layers aren't. The layers are cotton. And it's a lap quilt. So anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope that I'll be back again Sunday with a walkthrough of my Jane Austen themed journal. And Until then, be well, be safe, be kind, and God bless. I'll leave all of Selena's information to Amour Fabriques in the description box, and to her fabric quilt scraps, the Kantha quilt scraps, and the wallpaper. If she still has it in her shop, I'll leave a link, direct link to that as well. She also has quilts and buttons and stamps, and just take a look. You'll be there all day. Your cart will be full. All right. Take care, everybody. Be kind to yourself and others. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.